Hey, I'm Mystical Soul Tribe. Welcome in, beautiful souls. Let's dive in collective and see what is happening the next 6 days. It feels like a turning point between emotional confusion and a powerful clarity. I feel like some people will be perhaps pulling away, some truths are surfacing, and some of you are finally realizing what and who is no longer aligned with your spirit. Yeah, this week feels deeply dramatic, or how can I say, karmic, emotionally revealing, and full of unexpected shifts. I'm hearing whatever is falling apart during this week was never stable enough to carry you into the next chapter. Definitely from big emotional breakthroughs to shocking realizations to karmic justice and major energetic reset. This is a big week, beautiful souls. Tuesday, I feel like, is emotional messages, fast energy, unexpected communication. I mean, Venus enters Cancer. The moon enters Cancer, Mercury sextiles Neptune, Venus sextiles March, Venus sextiles Mars. Probably somebody here has got a March birthday or something happened in March. We also have, Mercury square the node, and then we also have Mercury trine Pluto collective. Tuesday, my wolf souls. Tuesday feels emotionally intense, but also strangely revealing. Like Venus entering Cancer softens the heart. People become more emotional, nostalgic, protective, sensitive. But, Mercury, trine, Pluto, this is deep conversations, right? Conversations really go deep. This is truth beneath the surface, confessions, hidden emotions, sudden realizations. Yeah, Mercury square the node says that some conversations will just feel destined. Now, for this day, for Tuesday, the cards that we got out, the Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, and we have the Knight of Swords here. And this feels like emotional vulnerability mixed with fast-moving communication. So possible scenarios for this day, I feel like some people, someone is going to emotionally be opening up unexpectedly. Perhaps there might be some flirty messages coming through. Someone might be sending you flirty messages, whether it's you or somebody else. Could be flirty messages, or could be sudden communication for some. I'm hearing, maybe you'll be hearing from someone younger or maybe emotionally immature this day. Maybe you're receiving some sort of exciting news that will shift your mood very quickly this day. Or perhaps it will be balancing your intuition with impulsive energy. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is the energy of saying stay emotionally grounded, right? Whether that is you could be the Queen of Cups, or somebody else could be the Queen of Cups. Perhaps you need to embody that day the energy of the Queen of Cups. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords feels like fast energy that someone may rush in this week, passionately before fully thinking things through. What Spirit's also saying here, don't confuse intensity with emotional maturity. Now, on Tuesday, which is Wednesday, on Wednesday, the 20th, I feel like there's a karmic turning point, like an emotional release. Definitely no major transits happening this day, but energetically this feels like emotional aftermaths, of the Tuesday, which is settling into perspective. So here on Wednesday we do have the Wheel of Fortune. Well, Wheel of Fortune, double fives could be significant. We do have this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. It looks like a clock almost. All right, and if you can see there without the light flashing on it. All right, and then we do have the Five of Cups reversed. And we do have the Queen of Cups again. All right. So what I feel like here with the Wheel of Fortune is it's talking about something is shifting in your favor now, especially emotionally. So what I do feel here also is that some possible scenarios, interesting that I want to move that around, is that emotionally there's some possible emotionally moving on from heartbreak, maybe perhaps releasing some sort of regret or guilt. Finally, maybe seeing why something had to happen. Maybe it can be emotional closure arriving unexpectedly on that day. Perhaps it could be cycles ending naturally without force. Yeah, again, with the Queen of Cups, right? Double Queen of Cups energy. So this midweek, right, Tuesday, Wednesday, I do feel the energy of emotional intelligence, which is your superpower this week, that some of you may even realize that reacting emotionally in the past only maybe delayed healing, maybe delayed your healing. And perhaps now you will start, you're starting to regain some sort of emotional balance. Right, on Thursday the 21st, the sun is entering Gemini, the moon enters Leo. There's some energies that are shifting fast here. Gemini season is beginning. Communication is speeding up. Minds race. Truths are being revealed. Oh, and I do need to wish the Taurus Geminis happy birthday. It is your birthday week, right, from the weekend already. From the 17th, if I'm not mistaken, has been your birthday. So those of you that is a Taurus Gemini, happy birthday. I hope you have a blessed day. And perhaps if you feel called to maybe drop what day is your birthday, my Taurus Geminis. So yeah, we're going into Gemini season on Thursday. And the moon is also entering a Leo. So the energy shifts fast here. Gemini season, yeah, communication speeds up, mind is racing, truth surfaces here. But emotionally, this day feels mentally noisy. I mean, we do have the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and we have the Two of Swords. So in the the spread, the week spread, we've got 3 fives here. All right. So triple five could be significant for someone out there. Perhaps 5 is a specific number for someone, or triple fives. Big change is happening. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is here, major arcana that is here. Yeah, death is also here. Justice, the sun. All right, there's a big shift of change happening this week. Some arguments may happen with tension with groups or friendships this week. Maybe someone might be feeling left out emotionally or maybe unsupported. There could be a little bit of financial stress or insecurities resurfacing. I'm hearing avoiding a difficult decision. Someone's avoiding a difficult decision. Perhaps there'll be 2 people refusing to see each other's perspectives this day. There could be a little bit of competition, maybe a bit of jealousy. There could be a bit of ego clashes on this day. Yeah, 2 of Swords is really standing out here. Someone is emotionally blocked or avoiding reality. Yeah, again, with all the 5s here, Spirit is saying that something about the instability. This is instability before some sort of big change. Also, I'm hearing don't make any permanent decisions from temporary emotional chaos. All right, let's talk about Friday. Friday, we have the Death card. Okay, so Friday, we have Venus that is squaring Neptune. The Sun will be conjuncting with Uranus. Mercury sextile Saturn. And a Venus trine the node. Friday is big. All right, the Death card. The Sun conjunct Uranus can bring that shocking truth, sudden changes, awakenings, disruptions. There could be unexpected news. The Tower is here as well. Meanwhile, you know, Venus square Neptune creates some sort of maybe emotional confusion this day. Could be illusions, romantic fantasies, or maybe it could be disappointments. Yeah, Death, 5 of Cups, the Tower. Transformation energy definitely happening here. Deep transformational energy. Yeah, so sudden endings could happen to a situation. Emotional truths that could be collapsing illusions. There could be a break, there could be breakups or major relationship shifts happening this day. Maybe someone realizing someone was not who you thought they were, or realizing emotional attachments, releasing emotional attachments suddenly for some of you. Some sort of shocking events forcing clarity. Some of you could be having ego deaths or spiritual awakenings. Yeah, I'm hearing here with the death and the tower here on this day, something cannot continue the same way anymore. This feels necessary. Spirit's like saying the illusions has to break so that truth can finally enter. Karmic balance is happening on Saturday on the 23rd Saturday. Yeah, the moon will be entering Virgo. It's going to be the first quarter moon in Virgo. So Friday's emotional intensity. Saturday feels more grounded mentally, all right? So, yeah, but there might be still a little bit of temptation, all right? Justice, the Ace of Wands, and the Devil. Saturday, it feels like passion mixed with karmic lessons, like strong attractions or temptations, obsessive thoughts, or maybe it could be addictive behaviors that could be surfacing. It could be sexual chemistry intensifying, karmic relationship dynamic situations. Something about also some of you may be receiving clarity about what's truly healthy for you. Perhaps some of you will be choosing between desire and self-respect. Justice says that balance is required. Ace of Wands, it brings in that desire, the excitement, attraction, creativity, initiation. But the Devil here, not everything that feels intense is aligned. Spirit says some of you maybe are learning the difference between chemistry and a genuine soul alignment. Sunday, wow, okay. Mars is sextiling the node. So I feel like there's an energy shift here on Sunday. All right, 2 sun cards. Sun clarified by the sun. Wow. Okay. And the 8 of Pentacles. So I feel like it could be a big confirmation for some of you, like a yes. If you're having a question, a yes. Take that with a pinch of salt. But I feel like after some sort of chaos, confusion, emotional clearing of the week, clarity arrives. All right, there's emotional happiness returning, success after difficult endings, confidence rebuilding, receiving positive news. I'm hearing some of you is healing that's becoming visible, motivation returning strongly. Some of you finally focusing on yourself and your future again. I'm hearing with the 8 of Pentacles, consistency is paying off. Yeah, and the moon is still in Virgo that day. I'm hearing also here, keep building, keep healing, keep going, because the energy is finally starting to align again. Double tens, or some of you could also be very significant. Yeah. All right, the overall energy, we got extra cards that came out is we have the Knight of Pentacles, we've got Justice again, we have the World, and we have the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The overall energy for the next 6 days. Yeah, and we also have the Queen here. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right. So water energy is very strong out here, as well fire energy. If we're just looking at the court cards, we do have air as well. Air, water, and fire. There is others like, otherwise all the zodiacs are out here, all right? If you're looking for extra confirmation. So what I'm getting is this week is about some sort of karmic alignment that is happening and also emotional maturity. I'm hearing slow, steady progress for you for something. Yeah, something is going slow and steady to get progress. Justice is everything is being balanced out. The world is talking about that a cycle on something. So a cycle in something this week is coming to an end, so a new cycle can begin. And it could be to do with a relationship. Yeah, could involve a relationship. It could be to do some sort of soul contracts. It could be emotional partnerships, reconciliation, or alignment in love. It could be with work. It could. So take how the Two of Cups resonates. It could be like you and somebody else. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It could possibly be. It could be you, like, and your sister, example, you and your brother, or you and your friend. All right. It could be it's you and somebody else. All right. That Two of Cups. Maybe it's just you that's completing a cycle within yourself, that you are coming into some sort of alignment. But with the Queen of Wands here, I feel like don't lose yourself trying to hold on to anyone, all right? I feel like this week is going to be teaching you about confidence, discernment, and self-worth. So beautiful souls, interesting reading that we have for the next 6 days. This week is not here to comfort your illusions, I feel like. It's here to awaken your truth. Some connections will deepen, some will fall apart. Some people will reveal exactly who they are. And when they expose who they are, believe them. I'm also hearing don't fear the endings that are happening now. Some endings are divine protection. Some breakdowns are actually breakthroughs in disguise. You're not losing your path, you are clearing it. I'm hearing here also, it's so that you can walk like a wolf. Okay, so I'm hearing you walk forward like a wolf, or you're being guided to walk like a wolf. You know, you intuitive, discerning, emotionally wiser, and no longer afraid to outgrow what once kept you small. So beautiful souls, let me know in the comments how this week is playing out. Thank you for being here. And if you enjoy these kind of readings, like the next 6 days, the next 5 days, the next 24 hours, the next 3 days kind of readings, let me know in the comments. It's quite interesting how the energies plays out over the days, right? So let me know if they help you in some sort of way, if you do enjoy these type of readings. And then I'll check you around in the next ones.